So, I don't really know where to start with this kind of stuff because there's a lot that has happened in the last couple of weeks, and it's kind of caused me to kind of want to go on a little hiatus from doing YouTube content and all that kind of stuff. And I've kind of just been dicking around for the last couple of weeks. Obviously, I've been working, but I've just kind of been staying away from YouTube because I don't know. I feel like my emotions were all out of whack, and I am gonna talk about it because I want to, and I feel like I kind of need to, but I needed some time, I guess, and I'm gonna explain everything in a sec here. But I just want you guys to know that everything's okay with me, and while I'm struggling a little bit, definitely mental state hasn't been the best. When has it ever been? Uh, I'm doing a bit better. So let's get into kind of why I haven't really been feeling content as of late and what I'm gonna be doing about it, because I'm not quitting. I knew initially that I wasn't gonna be quitting anytime soon because obviously I love making YouTube content, but in my current state, I was just like I can't do this. I can't do this right now. I need to stop. So again, I took some time. So this does date back to the Epic layoffs, and I did publish a video claiming my distaste for what Epic Games had done. And I got a couple of comments that were like, "Why are you being this way? This is really immature," blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I think that was kind of the start of me not really feeling all that great. Like, I shouldn't have let it bother me because it's just random people on the internet that I do not know and I do not care to know. But in the back of my head, I was just kind of like, "Oh, the people hate me. Cool, cool. I'm out. Peace. See ya." And it was honestly just like a mental health break that I felt I needed to take. And truth be told, I have actually gotten a lot done in that time, like in my life. So I feel like I kind of needed it, which is a weird thing to say, but I definitely needed a little mental health break from just doing YouTube and really worrying about streaming and all that shit. Um, and what else would cause me to realize that other than employees getting laid off at a company for a game that I really really like? So I just took some time, I talked to some people, and I realized it's really not something that I should be kind of worried about or anything of that sort. I was really angry in the video that I posted. I did take it down. I want to let you guys know I took it down. I'm not proud of myself for ranting like that. I was very tired when I did, and it was probably not the best thing to do. If you want my stance on it now, honestly, it's just business. Layoffs have been happening all across the board in the gaming industry, and I'm honestly just not surprised that it happened at Epic too. But I've just been kind of trying to not focus on that kind of stuff anymore, and it's honestly been helping me a lot. So I'm doing a bit better now. Just to know, I'm sorry for posting that rant publicly, and I'm not going to be posting that kind of content anymore. So I do want to talk now about YouTube content in general because I'm not happy with the content that I have going right now. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'm not happy with commentaries anymore. I really don't like making commentaries and only commentaries. They're pretty boring, truth be told. Like, they're not bad by any stretch, and it's fun to discuss stuff with people, but when you're someone like me, and this is something that I realized, when you're someone like me who has issues talking to people, who has issues with confidence and stuff like that, it kind of becomes an issue when you want to do commentary content. And so while I don't really intend to stop, it's gonna be very few and far between. Like maybe at the start and end of a season, but I don't intend to make it the main focus anymore. Um, Going forward, I do want to do more gameplay oriented videos, but they are pretty difficult to make. And it's no easy feat when you're trying to do things solo, you know, like with heavily edited videos like that, you'd want something more like a an editor. But I intend to do everything solo. Now, that does mean, you know, uploads are going to be extremely slow. Like, I'm taking my fucking time here. I'm not rushing it. YouTube isn't my job. It's a hobby. That's where it's going to end at. Like, I'm not... YouTube's just not my job. I don't know how else to put it. I will say that if you want more... I guess you could say, like, content from me that's more common, this is a bit of an announcement that, and I did a lot of thinking into this, and it is something that I want to do. I'm gonna start streaming, and it's not gonna be super often, maybe like once a week or so, and that is mostly just because, you know, I'm an adult and I have a job and I have to go to that job in a car almost every day, and it is not fun. I am going to attempt to stream at least once a week. I am gonna try and start that up sometime next week, but for right now, I'm just kind of taking my time and figuring things out with all that because I'm not used to streaming. I know that when it comes to streaming, people can come and say stuff live and all that jazz, and it can get a little difficult. And especially considering the fact that I just said that I don't like commentary content, it sounds like a really like dumb thing for me to do. Like, oh, commentary content was so hard for me because people got very opinionative, and it kind of would devolve into arguments sometimes, and I'm just not a fan of that. That shit can happen on stream too, especially on stream, because people are unfiltered, they don't have any self-respect, that kind of stuff, and I understand that. And my solution is to just try and get a grip. I guess mods, I don't fucking know. I don't stream too often, and I am going to be stopping streams on YouTube. I regret to inform you of that, but I am going to be starting them up on Twitch. Twitch.tv/mothcall_, I believe is what it is. I could be wrong, but I'm setting up things over there, so hopefully once we're all good and stuff, you can expect there'll always be late night streams, but you can expect streams from me at least once, maybe twice a week, who knows. Still, I am looking forward to trying it. I'm not saying it's gonna be permanent, but I am gonna try it for a couple of weeks, and we'll see how that goes. And then hopefully I can get some fun little gameplay videos out for you guys. Not too often, but I will be getting them out every now and again. There'll be projects that I work on in the background, because truth be told, I prefer doing YouTube to like anything else right now. Again, the break was just kind of a necessity for me because I needed to figure myself out, and I'm technically still on it, but like I said, I do want to start streaming again, and like that's not really, it's still a break from YouTube, but like it's not really a break from content, is it? So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm kind of done with the commentary stuff, like not entirely, but like in general, like I just don't really like doing it anymore. It's just not for me, and I've discovered that. I've put almost a year into that, and I'm looking to start up, I guess you could say, a new venture. I don't know how else to put it. Just start up something new, you know, like try something new, see if it works out for me, and if it doesn't, oh well. That's where I'm at right now. I don't want to make any promises, because obviously if I make a promise, then I have to keep that promise. So I'm not making any promises here when it comes to streaming or this gameplay content and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know, but I am 110% going to try it. That's all I'll say. I'm going to try it. No set date for when stuff will happen, but keep an eye on my Twitter, keep an eye on my YouTube, and hopefully you'll be able to see when that stuff starts happening. So yeah, that's all I have to say for me. I'm still sorry for like what happened with the whole the whole whatchamacallit, the layoff thing, and how I got a little angry and all that jazz. I really shouldn't have, but I did, and looking back on it, it honestly kind of fucked me up. I haven't been angry all that much in my life. I'm kind of a generally like peaceful person, so when it comes to pure unorthodox anger, especially with something like Fortnite, which I hate to admit it, but I kind of have an attachment to, it kind of just stung like really badly, and I don't know, there's just a lot going on in media and stuff as of late that just it hasn't been that great for me, just to read and stuff like that. I tell you, I don't like the state of the world right now, but that's where I'm at. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me. I hope that you guys are having a good day. I hope that you guys have been having a good time. Yes, this means that I will not be continuing the 10-week video series or whatever, but if you want a quick analysis, the season's been fucking great, and I absolutely love this season, and I wish it would continue, but it's not going to. That's where I'm at. I might make a video on it at the end of the season. Like I said, like end of the season content is kind of worth, but I don't know. That's where I'm at. Love you guys. See you later. Peace.